Hey, what is going on, everyone? In this video, I'm giving you a demonstration of some Sony TV 3D Smart features. Now, the specific series I'll be focusing on is the KDL XX R550A series. Now, the XX doesn't actually stand for anything. It's actually a filler I just put there. There's actually a 50-inch version, so that model number will be KDL 50 R550A. The 60-inch version will be the KDL 60 R550A, and of course, obviously the 70-inch will be called KDL 70 R550A. Getting the pattern? Right. So I'll be focusing on those specific 3D TVs, which are available throughout the year of 2013 and 2014. I've actually reviewed the 50-inch and 70-inch. If you want to see a review of those TVs in which I go into the physical aspect, which type of USB files it supports and plays, be sure to check out their individual video reviews. You can find links to those reviews in the video description. In this video, I'm just going to be focusing on the smart features, and let me just say this, that this 50, 60, and 70-inch version of these three TVs are the exact same thing. They're same smart features, same USB playback capability, everything. The only difference is that they're different sizes. Otherwise, they're the exact same thing. So let's jump into the software aspect, and I'm going to demonstrate some apps that I couldn't demonstrate in the video reviews because I make those videos way too long and boring. So let's jump into it, shall we? Okay, so by using the input button on the remote, you can select various inputs. And as you can see, I've selected screen mirroring. I'm mirroring exactly what's on my 2013 Nexus 7 tablet onto the screen of the TV. There is about a 3-second delay. Let me rotate my tablet and you'll notice that it'll try to keep up with the TV. I could never get this to work on the individual video reviews of the 50-inch and 70-inch version of this TV because, as you can see, it's extremely unreliable. In fact, even getting this far to actually mirror anything as bad as it's working right now, it's like a 10% chance it'll work. It's extremely unreliable. I wish Sony would release an update to fix this feature. A lot of people on the internet have complained that screen mirroring doesn't work like it's supposed to. Okay, so when you're watching regular TV, I demonstrated that this is the input button. This is what selections you get. Screen mirroring is there. But if you press the home button, this is like the good chunk of the features that are available. You have, settings, which is adjusts the picture and volume and all that stuff. I'm not going to get into that because that's rather boring. Let's go over the web browser. The web browser itself is a very poor experience. It's nothing spectacular. Quite honestly, you're better off just using a tablet or a laptop in your lap. But it's nice that there's a web browser built in. It's just very laggy, as you can see. I actually right now have a wired internet connection. There is a wireless adapter built inside, but I'm using a wired internet connection. And photo frame mode, what it basically allows you to do is pop up this calendar. There is actually music playing. I've actually muted the volume completely because due to YouTube copyright rules, I could get in trouble. But it comes with some sample music and some sample pictures. There is, of course, a button on the remote that says pick off. So if I were to say play audio through Pandora, the app, the music app, obviously I want to hear the music, but I don't want to have the screen on because it consumes a lot of power. Well, the pick off button does that. It turns the picture off, but lets the audio run in the background. So you can save a lot of electricity like that or prevent burn-in. Of course, for those of you that are Directv customers, selecting this RVU allows you to access Directv without a receiver. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go over USB playback, network playback, and picture quality and 3D all in one go. So I can actually access my network content or whatever's plugged in the USB player at the back of the TV. I can filter through music, photo, or video. I'll select video. So the problem here is that this is everything you're seeing on my home network. The problem with this is that if I try to connect to my computer, it works, but I can only access information and media that is available through Windows Media Center. So if something is shared through Windows Media Center, it's bad because Windows Media Center does not allow you to stream or share MKV files. I also wonder if that could be fixed with the software update from Sony. Time will tell if they will even release that, but for now, you can't do that. In terms of USB playback, it does a fairly good job. MKV is not listed as a supported file type on the Sony website, but I can confirm that it does indeed play MKV files. However, it doesn't play DTS audio. And another example here is I have a .mov file taken with my DSLR. It'll play the video fine, but as you can see, audio format not supported shows up on the screen because it can't play the audio from this clip. So it has a decent media player, not the best, but it's okay. For home theater enthusiasts, you might have to pick up a separate media player. I recommend the Sony BDPS 5100 3D media player. I've done a review of it. It's my favorite media player thus far. I'll put a link to that review in the video description. Now, in terms of picture quality playback. If you have home videos like myself, or if you have HD content through an HD cable box or a movie you buy, the picture quality is absolutely outstanding. It's amazing. And what I wanted to demonstrate about 3D is, I'll pause it for now. There's a 3D button on the remote. If you press 3D, I have the option to adjust 3D display. Selecting it, I can change simulated 3D, which actually turns regular 2D video into 3D video. Now keep in mind that, like, say the video I'm watching right now is kind of flat. When I simulate it as 3D, it doesn't work that great. It looks like regular 2D to me. However, when I play videos from my wedding, where there's a lot of people on the dance floor, then I notice a lot more people tend to pop out. I guess the TV is trying to adjust and figure out what should pop out and what shouldn't. So sometimes it's great, sometimes it's it's just flat. But for the most part, when it does work, it surprises me how good it works. Of course, if you have 3D video with a side-by-side picture or over-under picture, it'll do that as well. So pressing the home button and then selecting applications brings up the Opera TV store. Now this provides you with an extensive, huge amount of apps that are available. Unfortunately, it doesn't download to the TV's hard drive. The way you have to access it is you have to go to the Opera TV store once more and access it online. So again, yes, you must be online to access these apps, but it's nice that you have that many available, especially considering if you go to internet video, this is where a good chunk of the apps are available. I'm not going to go through every single one. If you see a logo, you can just pause the video and see if you recognize anything that you might be interested in, but there's just too many for me to go through. As you can see, the list already is extensive. This is all on the hard drive of the TV. The list is ridiculous. It actually has more apps than you expect in many standalone media players. So let me demonstrate some of the more popular ones for you guys. The Sony Entertainment Network basically allows you to access movie trailers or movies that are available for rent. You can rent them in standard definition or high definition. So what you guys are seeing now is the Netflix interface, which takes about 20 seconds to start up the app. And I'm just going to press and hold the right button and look how quickly it's skimming through. Just randomly going in any direction, the Netflix app is able to keep up better than most media players that are actually available on the market. So what I'm going to do now is actually play something for you guys just to give you a quick demo of how it works. If a video is available in HD quality, then this TV will play it back in superb, outstanding picture. Of course, navigating is very easy. Left and right is used to fast forward and rewind, and pressing the center button allows you to play and pause. The Hulu Plus app itself is a lot quicker to open at about 10 seconds. You can access your subscriptions, and you'll notice that the interface is rather simple, but I can't really complain because it does its job. It does what it's supposed to, and I'm quite pleased with that. For the most part, it's very quick, easy navigation. If HD videos are available on Hulu Plus, it'll play them back at a superb, wonderful quality. And of course, as I said, you can simulate 2D video on Hulu Plus into 3D. This is a wonderful feature, and of course the general controls and commands to fast forward and play and pause are very simple and easy to use. The Sony Entertainment Network app allows you to access all your apps, the videos that are available for downloading and streaming, rental, of course, which I mentioned from Sony. And of course, you also have the additional option of music. I believe you need to be a subscription to access Sony Unlimited Music though, but you do have that option available. The YouTube app experience is kind of under par compared to other apps that are available on the TV. This is actually because of Google releasing their YouTube Leanback app, which is what you're seeing now. This is Google's solution to watching YouTube on TV, which is a very slow, laggy experience. Even though it has everything you would need, it's just really slow. It's actually faster if you have a smartphone to use a YouTube app on your smartphone and send the search result to the TV, and then it'll start playing it to the TV instead. Okay, so what I'm playing back now is a YouTube video from my YouTube channel, and this TV does indeed play HD YouTube content back. It works just fine. Like I said, when a video is playing, it's okay, but the general interface of the menu of the YouTube app is pretty bad. When a video is playing, it's alright. You know, you have your generic commands, you can search up relevant videos, you can fast forward in 10-second intervals and rewind in 10-second intervals. It's pretty simple. Now for some people, there are more preferred apps like Amazon, maybe NHL Game Center, but I'm trying to demonstrate the more popular apps. I'm sorry I can't go through all of them, but like I said, there's way too many. Another favorite app of mine is of course 3D Experience. This is an app designed and created by Sony, and what it basically does is allow you to watch 3D videos, just short clips like movie trailers that are available in 3D, nature clips that are available in 3D. If you need to quickly show off your TV to a friend or someone who comes over, I prefer the underwater 3D clips. They are fantastic, having a shark almost pop out of the screen, but they work pretty good, very smooth. Now that's pretty much it for this video. There's not much more I can really demonstrate because it's going to get way too long and boring. But overall, yes, these TVs within this TV series is a pretty good experience. Again, there are some cons to these TVs, but I mentioned them in their individual video reviews. Again, those reviews can be found in the video description. And keep in mind, whether you watch the 50-inch or 70-inch version of the review, they have the exact same pros and cons, and so would the 60-inch, because they're the exact same TVs across, just different sizes. So I hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, be sure to check out my Facebook, Google+, Twitter links in the video description. Hit the like button. It does help. Subscribe, and thanks for watching.